Hey guys, it's OMJ Halloween, and today we just got Spirit Halloween's brand new Silent and Deadly. Here is his shipping box. Let's not waste any time and check out inside. Looks like he has a pretty nice and small box, which I do like. Here is the reveal of his actual box, which I'm hoping looks super cool. And right here we have the brand new 2025 Silent and Deadly box. This looks awesome. There are some details on the front, like over 6 feet tall. This is the new box design. Here we have the right side, the box, and the story that they have on the website. And of course, the left side. Without further ado, let's open this box up and see what's inside. So I can already see his knife here. It's the same foam material in case you're curious. And I can see his clothing, instructions, and a bunch of stuff here. So here's the bag with his instructions and clothing. One of his arms here, looks like this is how it connects. Another one of his arms right here. His shoulder bracket and shoulder piece right here. And his 2 shoes, which are the same hard plastic like the original, but it looks like they used a different sculpt due to it being a different company. Here is his knife and hand, which look awesome as always. The knife, I noticed, is a much better material than the last one. That makes me happy. And right here is his head. It's very interesting because it's a separate piece instead of it's all just being one thing. Here's the grand reveal. This thing looks awesome. This is such an improvement from their 2013 model, and this is really creepy. Here's his shushing finger and hand, obviously. His control box and mechanism, which, by the way, the mechanism is now in the torso. It used to be in the head. His adapter, all of his poles, and his base, which looks very close to the original. And some zip ties. So for the first step, we're going to put the base down where you want the prop. So we're going to grab this pole labeled B and this other pole labeled B and connect them just like so. And we're going to put that on the base, and we're going to repeat the process with the other one. And I gotta say, as I set these poles up, he just feels so much more high quality, especially as an owner of the 2013 one, which is awesome as is. And now we want to put on his shoes, which look awesome. We're just going to slide them down the poles here. Not entirely sure which one's which, but they look pretty much identical, so I don't think it matters. Just like so. And after the shoes, we're going to put on his clothing, which is all in one piece, just like the original, except separate now. Sliding his left leg on. Just going to get his right leg on now. Just like so, I'm going to let his clothes rest down at the base. And now for the part that makes him move. The leg, hip, and mechanism connector. We're just going to slide that over the 2 poles we just put on. You might have to adjust them to help them fit. Here we can see a very obviously improved mechanism. And like we said earlier, the square pole is for the body, so we're going to snap lock that on right now before proceeding, just like so. And after this square pole, we're going to put on his shoulders and shoulder brackets. This snap locks on, right on the back, just like so. And now to save ourselves some time, I'm just going to pull his clothing up and over the shoulders, just like that. So once you get the clothes pulled up, we're going to put these arms on. And these just look like they zip tie onto the shoulder frame like some of the crazy Create animatronics do. Just like so. So after we put that arm on, we're going to grab an included zip tie, and I'm sure it's not necessary, but it's always good to go the extra mile. Just like so. Now we're gonna pull his clothes back up. And once again, we're just going to zip tie this. And drag his clothes back up. And coming back here, we're going to plug this motion sensor into the control box, just like so. So now we're going to connect his hands, and they snap lock on. It's really easy. Just like so. It might be a little bit hard to find the hole, but just rotate it a little bit and you will. Now we're gonna do the same for this knife arm. Just like so. Gonna fix these ruffles, make them look good. And the next step is attaching his awesome head. And in case you're curious, this is foam-filled latex, just like the original. Now we're gonna come here and attach the head. It just snap locks on, just like so. And now there's a Velcro on his neck. I'm hiding the wire for his eyes and sides too. Now we're gonna come down here and connect the wire for the head, lining up the pins, just like so. Might be a little bit tricky if you already have the clothes pulled up, but as you can see, there is another Velcro back here, and I'm just going to attach that right there. And there's some more Velcros where you will just connect this clothing together. Before you Velcro shut the clothing, you obviously want to go and make sure you have all your wires connected, or he won't work like he's supposed to. Now he's completely Velcroed up. And since the arms are made of wire, you can post them, and I'm going to fix this arm as well. Just like so. And for the last step, I'm actually wearing it. So let's give Silent my hat. There will be 3 Velcros, 2 on the sides and 1 on the back. Make sure to attach these properly, just to make sure that the hat is secure, just like so. And before we activate him and see his awesome demo, we're going to plug his adapter into the control box. So let's just untwist this. So we're just going to plug the adapter in. And here's the volume control. We're gonna reach for a midpoint here. And here we can see a switch. The top would be the on mode, which means motion sensor, middle, off, and the very bottom position seems to be step pad. So let's switch him to on. We are officially done setting Silent and Deadly up. He looks awesome, pretty much exact to the 2013 model right here. Comparison on that, another day. Now, let's check out his demo. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it and maybe even found it helpful if you're trying to use it as help to your setup. We have more content releasing on this guy, such as a comparison with his old 2013 model and a review as well. We hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.